Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have first crack at this one. Early last year, this was a contender for game of the season. Back and forth, Pitt looked to be dead in the water and somehow found a way to come back. This backyard brawl never disappoints.
It was fantastic. I mean, it was back and forth, high scoring. Both teams got in the 30s, and Pitt needed to deliver late, and they did. They scored 2 TDs in the last 3 minutes. Quarterback went in fuego. It was an unbelievable game.
Yeah, all around, too, for Pittsburgh, right? Because it wasn't just Holstein throwing it. He also led his team. And
intercepted in the first drive, ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Second down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the ground, it's Reed. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Looking downfield on first down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, West Virginia. A great catch and run for 6. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Finds finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other, it means so much for a year of bragging rights, Palmer.
Well, and the hate started in 1895, but every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so...
He's going to let it go. Catch inside the 25. He's running free down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's White. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's White. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Gallagher. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The Panthers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. And here they go on 4th. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Reed. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Offside. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's White. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. And he makes the catch inside the 25. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
First down, West Virginia.
Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Lets it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, no backyard is safe when the Panthers and Mountaineers get together, and that's the case again today.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Mountaineers in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Singleton. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, West Virginia. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
First down for the offense.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Williams. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there,
and that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. From the gun, running back on the move. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Dropping back, it's Holstein. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense was offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's thrown another interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in pack.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. To the air on first down. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun. Give on the inside. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Mountaineers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Gallagher. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this one will be ruled incomplete. Made the catch, but just couldn't stay in bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They're going to run it. Got the first down and more. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air. It's Holstein. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt cut. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. The snap sets up the throw. Moving out of the pocket. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pitt! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
First down, West Virginia.
Quarterback on the keeper. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Get it out on the screen. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Going right down the boulevard. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. There he goes. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the first down. 4th down coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Punt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Makes the catch, it's Williams. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This would be a really long field goal try. Needs some yards as they hustle to the line. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Unloads it left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Dead center perfect. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Gallagher. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio and across all manner of airwaves in this one. It is Pitt who emerges victorious in the backyard brawl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Brother in Christ, dude. Look, I know I'm just now saying something, but dude. Eli Holstein. This dude played like trash this game. Like, I swear. Like, 2 or 3 of those interceptions, at the very least, were not even my fault. They were just bad throws by him. But, I mean, he stepped up on the final drive, you know. Some of those throws he made were absolutely insane, but like, dude, come on. Down 21-0. We had to come down from 21-0. We took the lead. West Virginia got 2 straight touchdowns to take a 35-24 lead. Then, you know, we had to keep coming back. We had to keep battling, and eventually we ended up winning. It's just crazy, bro. Like, I can't believe we fucking won that game, dude. I honestly can't believe it. I'm happy we did, but like, damn, bro. Oh my god. We should have lost that game. Down 21-0 through 3 interceptions on the first 3 drives. And at least 2 of them were my fault. At least 2 of them were my fault. Because, like, I straight up threw it right to the defender. But damn, dude. Oh my god. Alright, we're moving on.
conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. The Vols will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field for the first time today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field is Stockton. He gets hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The completion makes it 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. And just a short gain this time. Able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always played offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
To try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Branch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Well, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And the Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Grab down the middle. It's Brazil. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Volunteers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Vols are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll give it to the running back. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking downfield. It's Aguilar. Lets it go quickly. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Throwing off play action. They trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Gets rid of it on the move. And this one is caught. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
It's another deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. It's a fumble. Scooped up for the defense. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage. First down. Looking to throw the football. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Breaking tackles and going. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pump over the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their own.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The Vols will have to kick it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. And the Bulldogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Georgia, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. To throw, it's Aguilar. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pocket breaking down. Looking for the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. With the catch, it's Bell. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. But he could look for the sneak. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff on a counter. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense in that play.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
And the Vols will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. To throw, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Bell. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete, it's second down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Bell. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. That hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by 10. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the back gets the football. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They'll run it here. going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Heading to the outside. It's Bishop. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
See if they can convert the point after. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air. It's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with...
Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the 1st and still running. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains 10 after that miss. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Over the middle, it's Bell. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. To throw, it's Stockton. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Great move in the open field. He puts it on the turf. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.